God, my trust is in you. Ancient of days, my trust is in you. I am that I am, God, my trust is in you.
The 6th Assembly of the Delta State House of Assembly was inaugurated on the 8th of June 2015 by the proclamation of the State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Arthur Okowa, at the hallowed chamber of the State House of Assembly, in line with the dictates of democratic governance and the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. That inauguration was described as one of the most celebrated in the history of the Delta State Legislature, as family members, constituents, political associates, friends and well-wishers of the 29 members representing the 29 state constituencies gathered at the Assembly Complex in Asaba, the state capital, not just to witness the event, but to show their solidarities with the legislators and reaffirm their unalloyed support. 3 years after, the House, on the 10th of June 2018, celebrated the end of its third session with a Thanksgiving service. The well-attended ceremony and the reception that followed thereafter came 3 days after the press conference hosted by the Speaker, Right Honorable Chief Sheriff Oborevwori JP, MNIM, in line with the programs of the anniversary. The press conference afforded the Speaker, who was flanked by the leadership and members of the state legislature, as well as the clerk of the House, Mrs. Lina Ocholo Esquire, the opportunity to highlight the achievements of the 6th Delta State House of Assembly, its challenges and prospects. Right Honorable Oborevwori, besides delivering a 10-page text where major activities of the 6th Assembly were highlighted, also responded to issues raised by the gentlemen of the pen profession during the questions and answers session. In the address, the Speaker announced that a total number of 75 bills from June 8, 2015, when the 6th Assembly was inaugurated, to Wednesday, June 7, 2018, exactly 3 years after, were received for legislative actions. The Speaker said, out of the 75 bills, 36 were executive bills, while 39 were private member bills. Right Honorable Oborevwori noted that of the 75 bills, 32 have been read for third time and passed, of which 27 have been assented to, while 5 were awaiting assent. He said 10 of the bills were at the committee of the whole stage, while 10 are pending at various standing committees of the House, disclosing that one was withdrawn and another one failed at first reading. The breakdown of the bills and their status, as contained in the document handed out to newsmen, came in this order. Bills passed and assented to by the Governor. Delta State Oil Producing Areas Development Commission Law, Appropriation Amendment Law 2015, Delta State Contributory Health Commission Law, Appropriation Law 2016, Delta State Economic Planning Council Amendment Law, Delta State Advisory Council on the Prerogative of Mercy Law, Delta State Security Trust Fund Amendment Law 2016, Delta State Anti-Kidnapping and Hostage-Taking Law, Delta State Anti-Terrorism and Anti-Cultism Law, Delta State Scholarship Board Law, Delta State Structure for Signage and Advertisement Agency Law, Delta State Public Procurement Commission Agency Law, Delta State Traditional Rulers and Chiefs Amendment Law, Delta State Schools of Nursing and Midwifery Law, Appropriation Law 2017, Delta State Structure for Signage and Advertisement Agency Amendment Law, Delta State Investment Development Agency Law, Delta State Agricultural and Rural Development Authority Amendment Law, Delta State Agency for Control of HIV/AIDS Law, Delta State College of Education Mosoga Law, Delta State Hotel Occupancy, Restaurants and Departmental Stores Consumption Tax Law, Administration for Criminal Justice Law, Delta State Independent Electoral Commission Law, Delta State Local Government Amendment Law 2017, Delta State Local Government Amendment Law number 2 2017, Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria 4th Alteration Act 2017, Appropriation Law 2018, and Remuneration, Salaries and Allowances, Gratuities and Pensions of Certain Public Office Holders and Bodies Amendment Law 2017. Bills passed awaiting assent of the Governor include Delta State Statistics Bill, Delta State Occupational Safety Bill, Delta State Special Offences Court Bill, Delta State Office of the Public Defender Bill, and Delta State Bureau for Lands Investment Preparation Charges Bill. Those before Committee of the Whole House include Delta State House of Assembly Service Commission Bill 2018, Delta State Nomadic Cattle Rearing Control Bill, Delta State Private Education Institutions Bill, Delta State Regulation of Smoking in Public Places Bill, Delta State Sickle Cell Center Bill, Delta State Cancer Control Agency Bill, Delta State Customary Court Bill, Delta State Center for Rural and Social Development Studies Bill, Delta State Public and Private Properties Protection Bill, and Delta State Public Finance Management Bill 2018. According to the Speaker, the bills with a various standing committee awaiting reports include the Delta State Forestry Development, Private Participation and Forestry Trust Fund Bill, Delta State Environmental Management Agency Bill, Delta State Water Corporation Bill, Delta State Mortgage and Property Bill, Delta State Freedom of Information Bill, Delta State Information and Communication Agency Bill, Delta State Property Development and Real Estate Regulatory Authority Bill, Delta State Urban and Regional Planning Bill, Delta State Private Healthcare Centers Registration, Operations and Prohibition Bill, Delta State Coroner's Bills, and Delta State Audit Bill 2018. Right Honorable Oborewole named the bills at second reading stage to include the Delta State Violence Against Persons Prohibition Bill, Delta State Building and Civil Engineering Constructions Materials Quality Control Laboratory Bill, Delta State Construction Safety Bill, Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Bill, Delta State Infrastructure Maintenance and Regulatory Agency Bill, Delta State Social Protection for Persons Living with Disabilities Bill, Delta State Criminal Bill, and Delta State Regulatory Authority for Equipment Leasing Bill. He said 10 bills were merged to make the proposed laws more elegant. They include the Delta State Unauthorized Collection of Levies Prohibition Bill, Delta State Consumer Rights Protection Agency Bill, and the Delta State Property Protection Bill were merged with the Delta State Public and Private Properties Protection Bill 2018, Delta State Manufacturing and Use of Deep Canoes Bills 2017, Delta State Trailer Parking Bill 2017, Delta State Hotel and Restaurants Bill 2016, Delta State Internal Revenue Consolidated Amendment Bill 2016, Delta State Registration of Motor Vehicle Mechanics and Spare Parts Dealers Workshop and Licensing of Mechanics Bill 2017, Delta State Collection of Metal Steel Scrap Fees Bill 2016, and Unauthorized Collection of Levies Bill 2016. The Speaker disclosed that the Delta State Community Service Bill was withdrawn by leave of the House, while the Delta State Regulatory Committee for the Registration of All Equipment Leasing and the Certification of Equipment Lessors Bill 2017 failed at first reading. He noted that the high number of bills passed by the 6th Assembly was achieved through hard work, dedication, and commitment displayed by the legislature, and promised that the feat will be improved upon in the 4th session.
This great commitment on the part of the institution is to serve the interests of debtors by positioning the state on the path of prosperity. I would like to give credit to the 6th Assembly achievements so far. But we all know there's still a lot of work to be done. We therefore promise to work harder to surpass the achievements of the last 3 sections, which will resume for the next 4 sections soon.
Right Honorable Oborevoli said, within the period under review, the House received 36 motions, stressing that the legislature would continue to be an instrument of change dedicated to the promotion of democratic tenets, the rule of law, and the supremacy of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended. The Speaker commended members of the House for their teamwork, support, and invaluable advice in piloting the affairs of the House. These men and women of outstanding qualities being referred to by Mr. Speaker and their various constituencies include Right Honorable Friday Osanibi, Deputy Speaker, Rand Member representing Ndokwa East, Sir Tim Owefere, Majority Leader, Rand Member representing Isoko North, Princess Pat Ajudwa, Chief Whip and Member representing Oshimele North, Oboro Prayer, Deputy Majority Leader, Rand Member representing Bomode Constituency, Michael Diden, Deputy Chief Whip and Member representing Warri North, Eric Oharisi, Majority Whip and Member representing Ughelli North 2, Right Honorable Peter Onsanya, Oshimele South, Right Honorable Mande Igbuya, Sapele Constituency, Prince Johnson Erijo, Isoko South 2, Daniel Mayuku, Warri Southwest, Dennis Omovie, Warri South 2, Alphonsus Ojo, Ukwane, Samuel Marieri, Ughelli North 1, Efe Ofobruku, Urie, Daniel Yingi, Burutu 1, Azuka Azaka, Ndokwa West, Kennedy Dobry, Burutu 2, Evans Iwurie, Ethiop East, Anthony Elekokuri, Ika North East, Eriateke Ibori Swenu, Ethiop West, Festus Oko, Ika South, Temi Tonye, Patani, Peter Uvieji Tobo, Udu, Angela Nwaka, Anyocha South, Ruben Izeze, Ughelli South, Orezi Esievo, Isoko South 1, Emeka Nwaobi, Anyocha North, and Princess Shola Daibu, Warri South 1 constituency. The Speaker also commended the media for the effective reportage and promotion of the activities of the House and enjoined journalists to shun speculative reporting, adding that the House had its fair share of challenges and experiences, but was determined to do more for Deltans. During the questions and answers session, Right Honorable Oborevoli threw more light on the legislative-executive relationship, stressing that Governor Ifeanyi Okowa's surgeon to the National Assembly as a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria was key to the understanding and good working relationship between the two arms of government and to the benefit of Deltans.
When bills comes to the House, whether executive or parliament bill, we take our time to dwell on those bills, look at the merit and the merit of those bills. So there's no way you can say that because of the relationship. And that relationship is for the whole of the goodness of debtors, it's for betterment of debtors. It will make things work smoothly, and things are working smoothly.
The special Thanksgiving service that climaxed the celebration of the 3rd anniversary was held at the Living Faith Church, Winners Chapel, Ibuzo Road, Asaba, and attracted several dignitaries, including the State Governor, Senator Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, former Governor Chief James Onanefe Ibori, the State Chief Judge Justice Marshall Mukoro, the President Customary Court of Appeal Justice Stella Ogene, some members of the National Assembly, traditional rulers, and top government functionaries, among others. The State Governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, while congratulating the Speaker, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevoli, and the members of the House on the anniversary, said the ceremony calls for stock-taking and sober reflection. He noted that a special Thanksgiving was the right thing to do, as God Almighty demands it from the people, as enshrined in the Bible. Dr. Okowa, who quoted several scriptures during his remarks, noted that the House had every reason to thank God for being part of the administration of the state.
As a House of Assembly, and being also part of the administration of the state, we know where we started from, we know where we are today, and we know that the Lord has done great things for us as a state, and that greater things He will yet do for us in years to come. So I appreciate you for coming before God to give thanks, because we recognize that if not for God, it will be difficult for us to stand as a state today, to have reason to say to our people.
The governor noted that the third anniversary was a period to re-examine themselves individually and collectively, and challenge the lawmakers to do more towards meeting the aspirations of the people, stressing that every thanksgiving attracts blessings from God, as it should be a thing of the heart rather than just a routine. Governor Okowa affirmed that God cannot be mocked, as everybody would reap whatever they sowed, as stated in Galatians 6 verse 7. He said good works cannot be hidden, whether in church or in politics.
Philippians 3 verse 14 we are told, if a man's work abide, which he hath built thereupon, he shall receive a reward. It is my prayer and hope that for each and every one of you that has worked hard, or for those that will choose to work very hard, even going on from today into the future, the Lord will reward you abundantly in the name of Jesus.
The Speaker, Right Honorable Sheriff Obolebori, who read the first lesson taken from the book of Psalms 104 verses 1 to 5, said the legislature was thanking God for seeing them through the first through to the third session of the 6th Assembly. He said the House had worked closely with the executive and judiciary arms of government to promote peace and development in the state, and promised that as the House goes into the 4th session, more should be expected.
I'm very happy receiving them, our leader. At least it shows that what we are doing, that's what we are doing. There's unity in this state.
Some lawmakers who spoke said the 6th Assembly had every cause to celebrate, as it had several bills and motions to its credit.
And things have been moving from one glory to another glory, and we have been making progress when it comes to lawmaking in the House of Assembly. And we are indeed grateful for all the support of our people, and we are making progress.
So many bills have been passed, some are assented to, passed into law. And we have had a very cordial relationship with the executive. And like we always push ourselves beyond the limits, we still feel there is room to do more. So this third anniversary of the 6th Assembly is being celebrated with a lot of happiness, because when we look back, we can say we have done very well.
So we have time to really still work and do things.
In the words of the Speaker, the House has performed creditably well.
A lot of people-oriented motion has been moved too. And in our oversight function, we're also doing our best.
This third session of the 6th Assembly has been one of the most robust since my coming into the Assembly.
So far so good, we have done well. This Assembly has been very pragmatic.
3 years down the line, with the harsh economy, with the way Nigeria has been, all we can say, to be honest, is thank God.
In the last 3 years, we have had series of accomplishments in lawmaking, in oversight functions, and we have done all of this with so much pride.
The lawmakers promised to do more for Deltans through robust and effective representations, oversight functions, and lawmaking, in order to complement other arms of government.
Well, I can say that we have fared very well, given my experience. You know that particularly we have a new leadership that took over the affairs of the House from May last year to this time. So I can tell you that there was a new lease of life in terms of
We perform very well. Even bills you can think of, even the number of days of our sitting,
activities even more than in the past.
Being able to represent your constituency effectively makes a whole lot of difference. And once you're able to do that which the people sent you there to do, you're more happy. The leadership of the House, it's very worthy. It's vibrant. It's a leadership that it's inclusive. And that's the most important thing. When everybody partake in what goes on in the House, I think the House runs smoothly.
Very cordial, very, very cordial. You see what is happening, it's cordial, and that is what every state needs for development.
He's the leader of the House, he's the speaker, he gives direction and everybody follows, you know, and with the governor to work, like I said, we have a good working relationship.
For the support he has given the Assembly, because without the governor's support the way we're getting it, we won't be glowing in our various constituencies. We won't get the kind of applause our constituents are giving us. The Speaker, the leadership of the House is also doing so well. We're happy, and we thank God for the third year we're having now.
Well, I have one of the most lovable members. They have given us total support. They have been one person that I always want to see them anytime. My member is someone that will always believe in Araki. And I believe as a deputy speaker that will give me so much support. And I'm proud to have them as my colleague.
Deltans are beginning to enjoy the dividends of democracy. There's no part of this state where the governor has not touched the sense of infrastructural development.
The member representing Anyocha Oshimili Federal Constituency in the House of Representatives, Honorable Onyemechi Mrakpo, our former Senator, Mrs. Stella Omu, and two former members of the state legislature, Honorable Ejaifo Udobela and Solomon Funke Keme, commended the Speaker and members for the achievements recorded so far and urged them to continue to work with other arms of government to enhance development of the state.
Particularly with a governor that is very calm, and there have not been any serious negative scandal about them in the last 3 years. I want them to keep it that way, and I wish them success in their desire to go back to the House of Assembly.
We should continue to work together, continue to improve on our services, continue to be professional in the legislative business, continue to put the state together, and continue to shun out laws and motions that will affect the...
The high point of the service was a special thanksgiving by the Speaker and members, accompanied by the State Governor, Dr. Ifeanyi Okowa, and some other dignitaries. Prayers were offered for the Speaker and the members, the Governor, and for peace and good governance of the state by the resident pastor of the Living Faith Church, Ibuzu Road, Asaba, Pastor David Pupola.
Let your presence remain with us in this state. Let our state enjoy more of your peace. Let our state enjoy more of your hand of prosperity. Father, we pray for the government, our leader in the state, more of wisdom, physical strength, enhanced spiritual sensitivity, divine guidance, supernatural wisdom, divine backing, peace in his heart, strength in his heart, everything that he needs to succeed again and again. Deposit into his life now.
Indeed, a journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. That proclamation by the governor on the 8th of June 2015 is now 3 years plus, ushering in the last lap, which is the fourth session of the 6th Delta State House of Assembly. As echoed by congregations of Deltans across ethnic and political divides during the Thanksgiving service, To God be the glory.